boy, man, AI is killing anyone who's thinking about building a PC. If you're thinking about building a PC, good luck. Good luck, Charlie, because you are going to be having to chop off an appendage, maybe selling yourself on a street corner or a loved one, possibly. If you want to build your own gaming PC in the year of our Lord 2026, it's rough out there. It is rough out there. Western Digital. Look at this. Look at this. Western Digital is already sold out of hard drives for all of 2026. Let me get my face cam up there. Ooh. But yeah, Western Digital sold out of all hard drives for all of 2026. Let me recorrect myself. Is already sold out of hard drives for all of 2026. Some long-term agreements for 2027 and 2028 are already in place. Uh, Company's already sold out, confirmed in the company's Q2 2026 earnings call, where the transcript shared by investing.com. He also confirmed that there are already some long term agreements in place for the next couple of years. We have firm purchase orders with our top 7 customers. And we're also established long term agreements with 2 of them for calendar year 2027 and 1 of them for 2028. Obviously, these LTAs have a combination of volume and exabytes and price. Uh, Ambrish Sariv, this lady here, the VP for investor relations, says that 89% of the revenue came from cloud business, while its consumer business only delivered 5%. Because of this, it would make sense for the company to focus on more on enterprise clients, similar to how memory chip makers decided to focus production on the more lucrative HBMs that are in demand from hyperscalers. So let me put this. Uh, this is going to be bad news for enthusiasts. You don't say. Pretty much, if you want to build a PC, if you're just feeling like joining the PC master race, and you don't have a couple of bricks of gold from Fort Knox, go screw yourself. It's pretty much what these greedy assholes at these mega corporations are saying. Many people prefer SSDs for most electronics. There's still a market for consumer hard drives, and the thing is like yes, most people would prefer an SSD. Absolutely, I agree with that. But if 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 the market for HDDs is dried up, if there's no HDDs available, what does that mean? What that means is there's going to be more demand for SSDs, more people going for SSDs, which means less supply of SSDs, which means there's going to be a scarcity, which means price goes up. And I'm just ranting because there's an update for Half Sword. So I'm going to get on my old man shit and start yelling at clouds here. Many HDD models have surged in pricing already, with costs jumping an average of 46%, 46% since September 2025. As PC hardware shortages are only getting worse as the AI race continues. What started as a memory and storage chip shortage has now spread to GPUs and is hitting hard drives. So pretty much, eventually, and put on your tinfoil hats here, ladies and gentlemen. So I have a theory here, and this is NZXT. It's a computer company that leases you a gaming PC. Yes, you heard that right. For just a small for just a small fee, for a 1080p for this build here, $69 a month. This company's trying to lease your they're trying to get you to lease a PC from them. And no, and you cannot rent to own. This is not a rent to own program. This is a permanent lease. Oh, it has 16 gigabytes of DDR4. an Intel Core i5, and a 3050 in it with a 500 gigabyte SSD for $69 a month. That is insane. I decided to go and crunch the numbers a little bit and figured that for 1 year of leasing one of these PCs, it comes out to about 800 and I believe it was $830. Now, you can go ahead and in that same year just go out and buy a PC, and this took about 5 seconds to find. I'm sure you could build a PC or make one yourself for much cheaper, and it comes out to 779, and you own the system. So my theory is this: is that these companies are going to start pricing out the average consumer. So the average consumer is going to be priced out of being able to afford gaming PC or even a PlayStation. If you go to the PlayStation website, now they are even offering leasing programs to lease a PlayStation 5. If you have to lease a PlayStation 5, and I get it, like not everybody has the money to outright buy a PlayStation 5, but please, if anybody watching this, if this ever comes across somebody's computer screen, for the love of God, if you are considering leasing a PlayStation 5, just wait. Have some patience. Put some money aside every month and just buy it outright because um this idea of you're not going to own anything, I think is all tied together. They're eventually going to price out consumers and make everyone rent shit. Just me, just my tinfoil hat on. But there's been wilder conspiracies that are way more batshit crazy that have been true than what I'm saying here.